Now, this is going to be a very interesting affair to see because Mohan has actually come all this way. He managed to beat Shomak, who was the dark horse of this tournament. Mohan is actually turning up. He's the only one here who has played so well, and he's the only dark horse technically remaining in the tournament. He's done so well to remain in this leg, but I mean, now he faces his mightiest challenge. It's Saransh Jain. I mean, that if that is not enough to rattle you, I don't know what is. But now Mohan in United and Saransh in Bayern have kicked off, and as you can see, Bayern is already always going to dominate the game. I was completely wrong. We got that part wrong about Bayern being Dervish. It was Saransh, so it was Saransh dominating the game throughout, and now we have now we're just going to see central. As you can see, Saransh gives no time for anyone to breathe on the ball at all, and that's going to be a great first chance for Saransh. He knows that this is a tournament he has to win. It's going to be his tournament because ideally the whole year it's been mostly dominated by one man in India, which is Charanjot, and to bag a title this year is extremely important for Saransh. No matter how many titles he wins, a title at the end of the day is going to bring him more recognition than anyone else. He's already one of the most recognized players in the country, probably the most recognized player in the country, but another title, he'll just show that he is still as dominant as ever in the Indian FIFA circuit. And Mohan trying to create something with his Manchester United players. McTominay, who was playing so well for him in the previous game. McTominay again on the ball. Very unusual for him to use McTominay there instead of Pogba. But Bayern, he chooses to play with. And Davies again, what a step that is! It's going to basically be a routine in this game, which is Saransh being just so aggressive with his press. Mohan will have to keep his decision making extremely perfect for him to create any chances in this game because honestly, he has to make decisions at every second while playing against him because usually you would have people press or defend you while you are playing around the box, but Saranj basically defends the whole field. You never have any time, so it's always quick thinking the only way for him to actually get out of this massive press that is going to be happening the entire game. As you can see, Saransh will bring players out of his positions, and just at the right time, he'll go back, knowing how quick a player is and how much space he can account for. That he can recover the moment he's pressed. As you can see, the nerves, a simple throw in, giving the ball away too cheaply in the games like this is never gonna ever be in the favor of Mohan here. A decent 26-minute start, to be honest. He's been quite conservative with the way he defends, and he's trying to keep all the attacks out. Saransh with the first real opportunity, and that's going to be a great chance. A very good save by De Gea there. But as you can see, he has now started knocking on the door. He knows how to deal with the way that he's been defending. You better believe he's faced all kinds of defenders in all the years he's been competing. It's going to be the one thing though that you can point out with Saransh's defense is that in these in these moments when I was talking about taking quick decisions, if you do manage to make the quick decision and it's the right one, it can be rewarding for you in a huge manner because the way that Saransh presses, a lot of his players are going to be in the attack, and look at that composure, man. I don't know how that's not a goal, but at this point, he knew like that. He made three extra passes there, not just one, maybe three. A little excessive, maybe, but I mean, I would have done it. as well. It was just asking to be passed. And look at this. I mean, it's just one chance for Saransh, and it's just a feast for him now. And like I said, like exactly situations like this, yeah. Like Saransh knows that he can push so far up with Davies, and his centre back can still catch up. Now, if we see the slightest mistake from Saransh, it can potentially open up some real space for Mohan to take advantage of. But he will have to be in the most clinical form of his life to get a result in this tie. And let's see, he's been doing all right. I mean, considering the fact that he's conceded 2 3 very good chances, and he's been lucky to not be down. He's been all right. He hasn't been able to create anything because, as you can see there, I mean, that was lucky that Rashford was able to bundle off the defender there, but the defender was just coming at him at like supersonic speed. Again, defending very well, and there's going to be a great chance. Greenwood takes the shot, as like I said, that was good decision making. The good decision making rewarded him with space with Greenwood there. And this is the only way to beat the likes of Saransh, because he's going to be so lethal in the attack. He's going to be so lethal in the defense. But he plays a high risk reward game. And you have to be just that good enough to take advantage of that slight risk that he is taking. I mean, again, this is exactly what I said. He will have all of the space, but then what? Then what? It falls to him, though. It falls to him. He has cleared the ball. That is 45th minute done. A very sweaty affair. Two very good chances for Saransh, but Mohan, man, great performance. Not gonna lie, he's played so well. He's kept his calm. He's not conceded a goal. That's the biggest thing. It's been 45 in-game minutes, and Mohan has not conceded a goal. Will we see the biggest upset of all time here? It's going to be so interesting to see. 4-2-3-1, of course, a very defensive formation. He's been able to create chances because, as you could see, Greenwood came in from the very wide angle there. That's why Saransh was not able to track that runner, and which gave him that chance. But of course, with the quick switching that Saransh does do, he was able to cover up that space and lunge in for a tackle. He has a 4-4-2 formation ready as well if he does choose to go down that route. If he's unable to create too many chances here, Fred to Tellers to Shaw to Bruno to Wan Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Tellers to Diallo. Now you can see that he's trying to keep the ball, have some sort of control, even if it's with his defenders. I mean, Saranch is not really going to be pressing the defenders, the centre backs, but as you can see, the moment it comes to the wing backs, he's all over him, and it's if he does not learn how to keep the ball there, it's going to be disastrous for him. And I mean, he's done so well. We could see a non a guy Saransh, which is not clinical here, because he still has not scored a goal, regardless of what how unlucky he has been and everything. He still has not scored a goal, and look at that. He's just so good on the ball there. Comes all the way back with Sane to create that angle for a shot, which is blocked pretty well by Mohan there. But yeah, I mean, if to be honest, Saransh is not clinical enough. It could get ugly for him going a goal down. 56 minutes on the clock, still no goal. Very good defending on both ends, though, man. It's such good defending. They're not giving each other too much space at all. It's a great ball to Sane. Can he create something? Goes down the byline, ball roll, scoop, great pass, and that's a goal. I mean, that was sensational. I don't even know the decision to do the ball roll fake shot there, knowing that the ball won't go out. That was literally at the edge of the box, and then to find the right pass, and then to find the third right pass. I mean, this is just quality football. It's just unbelievable, right? Like, everyone knows how good Saransh is, and he just keeps showing his dominance. And now it's going to be an uphill battle for Mohan to get a result in this game, because now the momentum is surely on Saransh's end. I mean, not like it already wasn't, but now he's feeling much confident. He's going to get more of the ball. He's going to keep pressing, and it's going to be very difficult for Mohan now. His mentality is what has got him so far. He beat Shomak in a very crucial game, but that's just not enough to come and win the whole thing. He just one goal still. It's one goal still. If done right, he really does have a chance to actually go all the way through and win the full thing. Mohan has to have two chances that he really must take and somehow stop Saransh's barraging attacks. Fred with a good tackle there. You haven't seen too much creativity from him, and it gets so difficult because look at that. You don't get a second on the ball. You do not get a second on the ball. The moment the striker had the ball, Saranj's defender was there. And I mean, it has to be millisecond of a decision, or you have to do something so unexpected that Saran just could not predict, and that is already so hard to do because he has tons of experience. There you go again, Pavard, just a monster, just barraging down your run. Like, you have nowhere to go. Look at that. There is no space. There is nowhere you can run from the press. Mohan knows he has to change something up. This formation is certainly not working out for him. It's too defensive, and he has gone to the 4-3-1-2. And obviously, he has to change something. This is not the way that he would want for his exit to be. A 1-0 defeat is quite respectable, but he would surely want to do his level best to get back into this game. In fact, I'd just go constant pressure. I mean, maybe that's a little much, but at least have a tactic for it at the 85th minute. Honestly, it's super important. Let's see how he chooses to deal with the situation. He has gone with the 4-1-2-1-2. In fact, it's not the 4-3-1-2. Not too much difference in those formations. The 4-1-2-1-2 does have the CDM, where the 4-3-1-2 has only the center mids. He has finally decided what team is hopefully going to clutch it up for him. Saransh knows what's at stake here. He knows how to see this game out, or see any game out for that matter. He knows by this point, if Saransh has scored just one goal, he knows the quality of the opponent here. I'm sure he's not underestimating it. Mohan, very calm in that throw in. The same mistake he did not make again. He knows now he cannot lose the ball cheaply. And just as I said, the commentators curse Diallo on the run. Ah, that's some great defending by Saranj there. Nabri to Tolisso to Sane. Sar running down the wing for Saranj and tackled by United. 10 minutes remaining in the first semi-final. Can Saranj make it to the final of the Microgravity Gaming League FIFA 21 Championship? 8 minutes down the clock. He is just now toying with him. It's unbelievable that we aren't seeing constant pressure from Mohan at this point. It's 7 minutes in the game. And Saransh is not understands that this is a highly competitive game. He would not want to give the ball away like he does right now. It's one last attack by Mohan here. Can he at least get into the box of Saransh? I don't think he's done that the entire game. There is some space opened up here, and there is a great chance, but not enough composure. Just, just not enough composure. That was about it. Um, of course, there's a lot of delay, and it's very hard to keep composure in moments like this, where it was such a golden opportunity for him to get a goal, but Just not enough composure in the last few seconds. He had to make an extra pass, do that extra skill move, and this is going to be a very easy goal for Saransh. He goes for the shot, he gets a corner, he's going to see the game out, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, Saransh Jain, arguably the best player in our country, making it finals of another tournament. Congratulations to Saransh, and commiserations to Mohan, man. He played so well. He really, I mean, very honestly, this result, a 1-0 result against Saransh Jain, what a performance. Mohan, you have done so well for yourself. We hope to see you in the further tournaments and give everyone a run for their money and hopefully end up winning one as well. But Saransh, it just looks like it's routine finals for Saransh.